Hey y'all, if there was ever a candidate for a headlight restoration, it's this old Subaru that we recently picked up. These are very oxidized. Hey baby girl. And it needs a lot of help. So rather than use a method I have demonstrated in the past where you can do this on your own and not use kits, I'm going to use Cerakote's Ceramic Headlight Restoration Kit. It would make sense that I did something like this since I am a Cerakote certified applicator, and I want to demonstrate how well this product works. Not only will it help get it back to where it should be, just about like new, it's going to keep it that way. So let's get started. Now this technique, it's a four-step process. First, you're going to wash your headlights, get all the dirt and grime off of it. You don't want to be starting with something nasty. Then you're going to remove the oxidization. They supply 4 wipes per headlight, and you will wipe over them until you get all of the yellowing off of it. Then you're going to sand the headlights. There's 2 very fine grits in there with a pad. You'll sand over it, get it really smooth, and you're going to wet sand it. Then you're going to put the coating on, and then you just don't let it get wet for an hour and you're good to go. So let's get started. One of the things that I decided to do was give myself some grace, because I can be sloppy at times, is go ahead and tape around the headlight. That way I don't have to worry if I get outside of the parameter of the lens. I can be a little less careful. So first thing you can do with the supplied gloves, these fancy gloves, go ahead and put them on. Like I said, per headlight you have 4 of these wipes. So what we're going to do, open it up, and then you just want to start rubbing around. And just start breaking down all that yellowing and oxidization and get it off. This will just, see how it's coming off? This will just help set you up for a better finished product, the better care you take here. When it gets yellow, it's like that, go ahead and use another one. Don't keep using. I probably could have traded out sooner. And then just get another one, start working it on. Okay, and I'm on my 4th wipe, finishing this up. Working around like they said. Like I said, it is continuing to get this oxidization off. Now, if you don't tape your vehicle and you get any of this on your paint, go ahead and wipe it off. Don't leave it on there. Rinse it off. Now, we have got about all the good out of these. So what you're going to want to do is about all we can get out of that. So okay, so what you do now, you need to get this all rinsed off real good before we move on to the next step. And they suggest getting rid of these gloves because I've got another set in the kit for you. All right, now that you got it rinsed off, we're going to be sanding it. And they supply you with 4 discs. The red discs are 2,000 grit and the gray discs are 3,000 grit. So what we're going to do is put it on our little sanding pad, and we're going to do straight sanding, not circular motion, straight. And you may have to take this off to get in, depending on your headlights, to get in some edges that you can't get to with this. You don't want to push down real hard. You just want to let the sandpaper do the work. We're going to be removing the rest of the impurities and getting this thing nice and smooth. Now, you can use a spray bottle because you want to wet sand this. You don't want to do it dry. You can wet sand it, or I've always got a bucket around. Just get it wet in the bucket. Get this wet and start working across. And you want to do this for about 2 to 3 minutes. Just work it all the way. Again, just nice, smooth, even pressure. And do not let it get dry. If you have a lot of buildup that you see coming up on here, just get your spray bottle or your water and throw up on it and get those impurities out of the way. We'll do this for 2 or 3 minutes, and then we will move to the gray disc, or the 3,000 grit. Got that as good as we could. Now we're moving on to our gray disc, which is 3,000 grit. You gonna help? I know it'll be done right if you do it. Big girl. And once you finish your sanding, just rinse it off again real good. And then we're going to have to dry it. Dry as a bone. Now, you can use whatever means you need to get this dry, as long as there's lint not left on it. I like using compressed air, especially since it's so humid here, and I can get all of the moisture out of the cracks, because you don't want any moisture get it in with the final step, or I believe it will actually eat into this plastic. All right, for our last step, we're going to put that other set of gloves on. No ma'am. No ma'am. Then we're going to open up the ceramic coating. You don't have to be fast with this, but you want to be deliberate. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a pass down. When you get to the end, come back and make another pass. You want to overlap by 50%. Make sure you haven't missed anything. And that's it. Now we let it dry. And here we go. Quite a difference. Well, there it is. Quite a difference. So what have we done here? I mean, really, you've removed the oxidization from the clear coat of the coating on these headlights. They coat these with a clear coat, and that's what yellows and goes bad. But by removing that oxidization, we've allowed an easier, a better way to sand it and get it down smooth. So we removed the oxidation, we've removed as many of the impurities as we could and got it as smooth as we could, and then we've sealed it with a ceramic polymer coating, a clear coating that is going to last. It's a UV protectant, and it's a physical protectant. It's going to have these last. They'll look like this forever now. This light here, it doesn't look brand new, but it wasn't going to. There were so many imperfections in the actual plastic itself, it's not going to fix that. This one, on the other hand, which wasn't very bad, but it had some problems, everything about it was easier. The sanding was smoother, the cleaning was smoother, and now that this stuff's on, this one here, boy, it looks brand new. So there you go. And the whole thing, I believe, me dealing with the camera probably took as much time to do all of this stuff right here. So all in all, you're probably looking at 15 minutes maybe to get this stuff taken care of and get your headlights looking good. So I hope it was helpful. I know there's other people that have done the same thing and shown it. I just thought I'd share it with some of the people that happen across my videos, and maybe it will give somebody some insight into how they can take care of their own headlights. So as usual, I appreciate y'all stopping by, and good luck with your project.